I think we're due for a shop tour video. Let's go check it out. All right, so I figure we can kind of go around the perimeter of the shop and then we'll get into the different bikes. So I've got my toolbox here. I've thought about upgrading to a fancy toolbox, but you know, when you have a toolbox with some age, and I've had this box since I was a machinist, you know, you get all the stickers and it just kind of tells a story. So I've got most of my tools in there that I don't use super often. Got the water heater. If you don't have a water heater, you know, I would totally recommend looking at that. And then I've got over here where I've got the TV where you can watch races or videos of yourself riding through Colorado. Check out those videos. It's got some cool lo-fi beats in the background, so it's kind of nice to have some music playing while you're working on your bikes and look up every once in a while and see somebody traveling. I think there's a playlist of those in my channel somewhere. And then here I've got most of my tools that I use regularly. Then I've got lubricant, solvent, stuff like that. A couple of knickknacks, an old brake light, the compressor, random stuff. This thing actually, when we bought this house, it came with it, but and I almost threw it away. But I'm kind of glad I kept it because it's kind of turned out to be quite handy. Because then it has this little table here that you can work from. I keep all my detailing stuff down there in the bottom of it, and then other tools and gloves up there, as well as the chargers and the batteries and everything. So, kind of the main workstation area here. And then we come around the corner, store my ramp, store my extra gas can, fuel tools for the lift, chop saw. This is a really cool lathe from like the 1930s. There's an awesome story about how this thing came to be. We'll save that for another day. Got some memorabilia here. One of my first street bike riding jackets, some old helmets. This particular helmet was a part of a rough crash. We can tell that story another day. Cool poster from the BMW dealership. That thing only cost me like $25,000. Keep the pit bull stand on the wall here for whenever it's needed. I've got another pegboard here. Keep random parts, tires that I'm swapping back and forth on the BMW. So parts that are needed for upcoming installs and OG parts or replacement parts stay there. Got the oil drain pan, and then kind of around here I keep my ramp and my other chargers over here. And in the middle, I've got the bike lift. So for the bikes that are currently in the stable, I've got a 2022 BMW R1250 GS Adventure Rally. So the Rally is just the color scheme. It doesn't mean anything else. This is a great bike. I bought it brand new. I think I've put 14,000 miles on it, done a couple of multi-week trips, and I love it. I think the suspension on this bike for two-up travel and for you know, taking bags off and on and having weight changed is great. I love the auto adjustment. It's been a great bike to me, and I really appreciate it. Then over here on these multi-directional stands, which I'll make a video about those soon. Those things are awesome. I've got a 2022 Streetfighter V4S that I've done a couple of modifications on, and this is a great bike. It's insanely powerful, and the electronics on it are really amazing. This is a very, very fun bike. And then the last bike that's currently on the lift is a 2008 Ducati Monster S4RS Tricolore, and it's number 13. So far I think it's lucky number 13 of 400 original made. So this is the my dream garage as it stands today, and I think there's a 14-year-old version of me that would just tinkle on himself if he knew that this was in the future. But I do have some plans, so that's kind of why I want to get a little bit of a you know, a time capsule of where it is today, so that in the future, when I do update and, you know, pretty the walls up, pretty the floor up, pretty the lighting and the ceiling and all that kind of stuff up, I'll have, you know, a way for us to see where we've come. Hey, one more thing. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And also comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the setup that I have right now, the stable of bikes that I currently have, and what you would change if this was the space that you had, and what are some ways I can use it more efficiently. One thing I do that I haven't mentioned is like right now the bikes. This I just got done working on the Ducati here, but I can actually set it up to where I push the bike lift up against the wall, and I can have where all three of the bikes are kind of parked in here at an angle, and it's easy to get them all in and out. So again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. That's stupid. Don't say that.